Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be looking at the best iOS productive apps.
So Google Tasks is a great app because you can set your task and then set a date that's due by. For example, if it was an assignment or something like that, you can write a due date, or it could be a shopping list, and as you do each task, you can tick it off and it will go into a completed section. You can also set a time as well as a date, which is really helpful as well. And once you've completed a task, it will go into a subfolder, which is helpful because then you won't get mixed up between different tasks or different lists. And when it is a day before the task to be completed, it will come up with a notification on your gadget for it to be done. And another helpful feature is that it separates each day. So if you have 5 tasks, one due for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on, it will be under the right date. For example, if you had a math assignment, then it would be under Wednesday for Wednesdays. Um, so yeah, that's quite helpful. It can also create several lists if you press the three dashes on the left bottom. So you could have one for your assignments or your work, and then one for your shopping list, or one for your home and things to do at home in general. So it's quite helpful.
Another useful app is Notability. You can see here I've got all my notes from class. It's just a nice note-taking app. You can personalize the paper. You've got lots of color options, thickness options, so you can really customize how you present your work. It's also all these notes can back up to the cloud, so you will never lose them. Um, and it's just, I love the versatility with this, with lots of different notes and the layout as well. I love the layout. It's very nice to have an app like this that brings so much organization, because you can make folders, and within the folders you can put notes in. Um, and I just really like the look of this app. I think for any students or anyone that uses an iPad for note taking, this is definitely an important app to download. You can see how easy it is to highlight, to um, move words around, to annotate. You can select different thicknesses to really enhance your note taking. Um, it's great to have this. So GoodNotes, the GoodNotes app is another really useful app to have. I use it as my daily driver for taking notes. You can see my folders there. So this has got a different layout. You've got tabs now, so you can flick between the different notes. So that's one of the difference between this app and Notability. Um, Obviously, the folders as well are presented differently, and a few gestures. So when you're trying to make a shape, it's slightly different in the way that you draw the shape is through selecting different tools, whereas Notability, it's draw a line, hold it, and then it will draw the shapes. Little features like that are different, but the same principle is there. The layout of the paper is good. You can customize that, and you can create sort of like digital exercise books. Like you can have a stack of notes, almost like a book. That's another really cool feature about this app. Um, really customizable, and again, like with Notability, this app can be backed up with the cloud. You can see through the demonstration just how many folders I have, and just like the fact that you can get a PDF, import it into this app, or even Notability as well, and be able to make annotations on it, and highlight things just on a PDF. It's awesome, and everything's saved onto one place with this app, which I really like. The gestures, the pencil's highly responsive on this as well, so there's no lag. Just a really solid experience, to be honest. You can see here here are some notes that I've made, and like in this demonstration, you can flick between these apps, which is incredibly useful. Um, and you can see that colored icon is a notebook, and I have many of them. Here it's easy to make folders and really customize your note-taking experience. If you've got like a laptop, the laptop version of this app, same goes for Notability. Your notes also get synchronized through that as well. Also, here is the trash bin. What I like about this is that when you delete something, it doesn't just delete it like all of it gone and you can't get it back. The fact that you can redeem it and then get it back is so nice to have, and especially when you've got loads of notes to take with you. So the last two apps we're going to cover are cloud storage apps. The first one is the Files app. Um, it's greatly integrated within the iOS system. You can create folders. It's just such a nice place to store your stuff. You can really optimize it. But the only thing is, there is a subscription fee you have to pay, whereas Google Drive is completely free. So you have, I think, 16 gigabytes of free space that you don't have to pay for, and that is amazing. So if anyone just needs the extra bit of cloud space but doesn't want to pay that subscription, I would 100% go for the Drive. The Drive's also got the same features in that you have folders, but with the Drive, it will show you slightly different features in that it shows you your most recent work that you were doing. It shows you specifically what collaborations you've been doing with other people. So it is different, but for an easy fix, for just a quick solution to store stuff on the cloud, Google Drive is definitely the app to go for. I mean, in an age like today where we're so reliant on files, where we're constantly on computers, it's absolutely vital that you have a cloud storage plan, be it iCloud, be it Google Drive, whatever you use. But for me, Google Drive and iCloud is what I use on a daily basis. They work fine. The software for both of them is excellent, and I very much recommend them. Anyway, guys, that about wraps it up. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe so you do not miss a single of our videos.